Now we ready. Now we ready. Become his prayer. Hold up. I got my title wrong. I just looked at it. So let me update my title. Becoming his answer is what it is supposed to be. Becoming his answer. All right, so let me All right, so becoming his answer is what we're talking about today. Becoming his answer. Again, welcome everybody, about to get it going. And welcome. Service out for a few days for the morning time, and we're back this morning. So if you don't mind, continue to tap the screen. Make sure you get your daily heart meet, and let's get this algorithm back going for the morning time. All right, let's get the algorithm back stirred up. Becoming his answer. Let's get into it. First of all, before I get started, sound check. Is the music too loud? Is the music okay? I want to make sure it's not drowning me out. All right. Okay, appreciate it. Becoming his answer. For those of you that's ready for that next beautiful relationship that you know you're going to have, for those of you that are ready to meet that special someone that you know you're going to meet, for those of you who know that your prayer is going to be answered because you've been praying about it, and you know that God answers prayer. The question I got for you today as I start off is this: who are you becoming while you wait? Who are you becoming while you wait? We naturally focus on finding the one, as I stated from time to time. However, God often focuses on shaping us into the person He intends us to be. That's the work of God. While we are focusing more on finding someone, God is often focuses on shaping us into the person he intends us to be. So waiting is not merely about time passing. It's about transformation. God is interested in developing character, wisdom, and discernment, and spiritual maturity. Marriage is not simply about receiving a spouse. It's about becoming someone who can build, sustain, and honor a covenant. Let me say that part one more time. Marriage is not simply about receiving a spouse. Stuff falling off my neck. It is about becoming someone who can build, sustain, and honor covenant. A lot of people think that they are ready for marriage, but are you ready to build? Are you truly ready to build, sustain, and honor a covenant that you will enter into? So God is often preparing both people simultaneously. That is very interesting, because when you pray to God about someone, he starts working on somebody else other than yourself. If you're going to include God in the equation and you're praying to God that he will connect you, align you with the right someone, then what God often does is go to work on someone else other than you. And that's a beautiful thing. So God is often preparing people simultaneously. He who findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. How blessed it is for a man to find his wife. How blessed it is for a man to find his wife. Oh, the devil want to stop men from searching out and seeking their wives. Oh, the devil is coming up with every excuse he can give a man to not commit to a woman. Oh, the devil is hard at work. Hard at work. He's been hard at work for many years, trying to convince and manipulate and deceive the hearts and minds of men not to pursue that woman in that way. But the devil is a liar. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. Period. Number one, God never prepares one side of the covenant. Good morning. God never prepares one side of the covenant. Number one, God never prepares one side of the covenant. When God prepared Adam, he also prepared Eve. When God prepared Boaz, he also prepared Ruth. When God prepared Abraham, he also prepared Sarah. When God prepared Jacob, he also prepared Rachel. God never prepares one side of the covenant. He works on both sides of his promises. So God is not just working on you. He's also working on the one that is for you, if you will allow him to present them to you. One beautiful thing about God, he's so kind and so gentle, he will never force his way, never force anybody on you. It is your job to recognize whom God prepared for you. He'll do the preparation and he'll do the presentation, but it's up to you to recognize it. So God works on both sides of his promises. One of the devil's greatest distractions is convincing women to obsess over someone else's preparation while neglecting their own. Let me say that again. One of the devil's greatest distractions is convincing women to obsess over someone else's preparation while neglecting their own. You cannot control whether or not someone else grows, but you can surrender yourself to God's work in your own life. You can surrender yourself to God and say, you know what, God, make me that person that I need to be for the right person. Let me be transformed into that new creature. Transform me into that new creature. So that when the new come, he can pour his new wine into his new bottle. You can pour your new wine into your new bottle. It's about all things new. Number 2, you are becoming someone's prayer. Now, this is a big one. You are becoming someone's prayer. So let me test the audience real quick. Let me just test to make sure I'm on the right thing today. Put a 1 in the chat if you have marriage aspirations for your future. If you have marriage aspirations for your future, put a 1 in the chat. Okay. You are becoming someone's prayer. You are becoming someone's prayer. So, to all of you ladies, I want you to know, because this is really for you today, especially, you are becoming someone's prayer. There is a man that is praying, that have prayed to God, and that continues to pray to God to bring the right woman into his life. And guess what? You her. You are becoming someone's prayer. A lot of women have prayed, Lord, send me a godly husband. But somebody somewhere, a godly man may be praying, Lord, prepare me a godly wife. Prepare for me a godly wife. What if God is answering his prayer by preparing you? I want y'all to catch what's real and what's truth. Somewhere, a man is praying to God for God to prepare for him a godly wife. And God is answering his prayer by preparing you. He may feel impatient at times. He may feel like he will never find the right woman that he's been praying for. And all along, God is already answering his prayer by preparing you for him. Meanwhile, you're getting agitated. It's taking so long. Nobody won't approach you. Nobody won't say nothing to you. You don't know what's going on. It looks so difficult. Meanwhile, God is preparing you, transforming you. You are becoming a better version of yourself for him. So we got two people that have been praying for each other that's getting very frustrated and losing patience, and God is already at work because he's preparing both of you simultaneously. You are becoming someone's prayer. I hope that made sense. I really hope that made some sense, what I just said. Hope y'all caught what I was saying. As always, if you can contribute to the gift goal over here on TikTok, y'all know what to do. If I'm talking all right, if I say something that's worth contributing a gift to, we can hit this gift goal. The choo-choo trains. You are becoming someone's prayer. Could you write this in the chat for me? I am someone's prayer. And that's real talk. I just want to say something because I just saw this. Sometimes some things I catch in the chat in the corner of my eye, and I just want to respond to it. Ice Diamond, he got October to find me, or I will stay single. I got something to say to you, and this is all in love, okay? Because everything I say is in love, all right? So I want to say it to you in love because I need to change your mindset. You ain't hurt nobody but you if you stay in that mentality. You said he got into October, and if he don't find you by the end, you done. Okay, who you hurting? Who gonna stop breathing because you said that? So the only person you gonna be hurting is yourself. Don't say that because you don't mean that. You know you want love. You know you want a relationship. Don't let frustration cause you to miss your blessing. That's right. Nobody. You're right, Ice. So don't you allow frustration, right? And what seemed like it's taking forever and seem like it's never going to happen, that's when you're the closest to what God got for you. Okay? That's not what you want. You do not want to live on this earth by yourself the rest of your life. Not true. Don't say that. Because I'm telling you, when you speak that, you're giving the devil exactly what he needs to fight you. So you say by October and you done, Satan hates relationships. So you gave him his strategy. Keep every man away from her until October. Let's manifest what she spoke. All right. So be wise. Don't say what you really don't mean. All right. Don't you let frustration hurt your own blessing. Okay? That's what I give it to you. So, you are becoming someone's prayer. And like I said, what if God is answering that man's prayer by preparing you? You may think you are only waiting for an answer, but you could also be becoming part of someone else's answer. You think you're waiting for an answer, but you could also be becoming part of someone else's answer. Because you are becoming somebody's answered prayer. I hope it makes sense. You are becoming somebody's answered prayer. There are many women on here right now that's listening in this room and outside this room, and I want you to know with truth, and there's no lie in it, you are becoming somebody's answered prayer. That's why when they meet you, they will say, I thank God for you. I prayed for you. God has answered my prayer. You understand what I'm saying? Watch when it all unfolds. You'll look back and remember this day that Tony said on this social media app, and look how it manifested. They said to you, I prayed for you. God has answered my prayer. And the whole time while you was feeling discouraged, when you were feeling like all hope was gone, when you was feeling like time has just seemed to have passed you by, the whole time God has been preparing you to become someone else's answer to their prayer by giving them to you, by giving them you. You are answered prayer. What a blessing. Oh, you are an answered prayer. Somebody's faith going to increase when you enter their life, because somebody going to say, God did it. He answered my prayer. And their faith going to increase when you show up. Number 3. Heaven builds people before it builds relationships. Number 3, heaven builds people before it builds relationships. God rarely builds relationships first. He builds people for relationships. A relationship is meaningless without what? People. A relationship has no merit without what? People. God builds people before he builds relationships. He do everything decent and in order. Before there was a marriage, there was Adam. Before Ruth met Boaz, there was famine. There was loss. There was faithfulness. There was hard work. It was humility. Before Ruth met Boaz, before there was marriage, there was Adam. God worked on Adam before he worked on relationship. So it's safe to say God is building me for the relationship. He's not building a relationship for me, but he's building you for the relationship. He's not building the relationship for you. He's building you for that relationship. Because you are the common denominator. You are the most important piece on whether the relationship lives or it dies. It's all up to you. You understand? So by the time Eve came to Adam, Adam was ready to enter into the relationship with Eve. Adam was now ready to enter the relationship with Eve. Notice God he didn't build them, create them together at the same time. Didn't do it. Let me make you ready for the relationship that's going to be coming. So God is working on you. God is building you. Everybody that's in here that's listening to me right now, God is working on you. Even when it seems like God's not doing nothing, that's when God is doing his greatest work. When it seems so dark, when it seems so silent, when it seems as if nothing is happening, that's when God is doing his best work with you. It's in that seem like. That's when he's hard at work. And usually when God is at work in our lives, we don't know it. Did you know that? Did you know that? Usually when God is at work in our lives, we don't even know it. We don't even realize that God is already working. We don't even realize God is already moving. When God is doing things, and when he is starting that plan, when he is doing it for you, when things is about to work together for your good, you don't even know it. You can't feel it. You don't see it. You don't hear it. But he's already at work on your behalf. Israel was in Egypt, crying, sweating, being tormented, enslaved, in bondage by the Egyptians, working like dogs day in and day out, being treated like animals. And they're praying to God, and it seemed like all hope was gone. It seemed like their prayers is not even being answered. It seemed like God is a zillion miles away and God will never help them. Meanwhile, there's a man in the mountain looking at a burning bush on fire, not being consumed, and hearing a voice, Moses, Moses, take off your shoes, for the ground that you're standing on is holy ground. For I have surely heard the affliction of my people, and I am come down to deliver them. Meanwhile, while that conversation is happening, Israel is in Egypt crying, feeling exhausted, defeated. God is never going to do nothing for them. It just passed them by. It's just over. They don't even realize what's happening. They don't even see, hear, or feel God is at work. And that's what I'm telling you right now. You don't even see, hear, nor feel, but God has already come down to take care of you. Ooh. 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 Thank you, future wife, queen of her crown. That's what you got to know right now today. He's already come down to take care of you. Thank you, future wife, queen of her crown. Again, already come down to take care of y'all. You better get this. When you're in your darkest place, when things seem to be the worst, and just like the young lady who put up on here just a moment ago, when I said something about it, right? I'll give him to October to find me. If he don't, oh well, I'm done. I'm done with it. No, God is already at work in your life. He's already at work. He's doing what he is. Don't you dare give up. What if you one day away from faith? What's one more day away? What if you're 90 days away? What if you're two more? Just two more. I know God is going to do it for me. Just two more. I know God is going to do it for me, away from your breakthrough, away from the door coming open. Don't you dare throw in no type of a towel. Hang that doggone towel back up where it belongs. You're not quitting and you're not giving up. You're not tapping out. You've come too far. You've come too far to even think about turning around now. Look how far you came. Look who you have become. During a whole process, look at who you are now versus who you was. And God is already at work in your life. Number 4. Number 4, attraction open doors. Character keeps them open. Attraction open doors. Character keeps them open. So then that have to be attraction. It all starts with attraction, period. You got to be attracted to that man. He got to be attracted to you. People that love to demeanor, I don't know why folk like to applaud when folks say looks ain't everything. Get out of here with that. Why would you even say something as horrendous and foolish and crazy as that? Looks is everything, because I don't care who you are. You want your person that when they look at you, you want it to be everything. Because if you're not everything in their eyes, then who gonna be everything to their eyes? So don't you dare say looks ain't everything. The heck it ain't. It is. And you better want your person when they look at you that you are everything to them. And you make their eyes dance. The heck it ain't everything. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You want their eyes to be full of some you. You understand what I'm saying? You want their eyes to be filled with you. That they don't need to be pleased by the beauty of another. That you don't need to be pleased. Your eyes don't need to be pleased by the handsomeness of another. Because who you got is handsome in your eyes. That every time you look at him, your eyes go to dancing and doing tap and ballet. And every time he look at you, his eyes do the exact same thing. He don't need it. His eyes don't have to be satisfied by another woman out there. His eyes are satisfied by his woman. And he loved looking at you. Thank you, future wife, M. Bagley. So y'all better throw that crap out the darn door and disintegrate it. Talking about looks ain't everything. The heck it ain't. Yes, it is everything. Solomon looked at the Shulamite woman in the Song of Solomon in your Bible, and you know what he told her? You are the fairest of them all, which means you are the most beautiful, the most gorgeous of them all. My eyes dance when I look at you. So I don't care who else I see out here and who else try to get my attention. They can't get my attention because of who I got. I'm satisfied with you. Looks ain't everything. The heck it ain't. Yes, it is. I resent that crap. I resent that with my whole soul. Looks ain't everything. The heck it ain't. There's not one woman who gonna stand talking about and tell me he don't have to be attracted to me. Okay then, what woman want a man? What woman want a man? Answer me this. What woman, I want to see who you are on here. What woman want a man and he's not attracted to you? Put a 1 in the chat. Because you need some help. You need some big time help. If you don't want the man that's in your life to be attracted to you, then you need some help. Something wrong with you. And I don't say that loosely, but I'm serious. Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. If you don't want the man that's in your life to be attracted to you, something is wrong with you. Because if he's not attracted to you, he will be attracted to somebody else. And if you make yourself believe something different than that, you're delusional. If he's not attracted to you, he will be attracted to somebody else. It means everything. You have women today that feel like they're not even beautiful. She's got a whole husband and he never compliments her. Got a whole husband. She'll get dressed up, do certain things just to look pretty, feel pretty. And the man don't say nothing. Don't let her know how beautiful she is. But he'll leave home and he'll be at the office and he'll see another woman and give her all the compliments. Girl, you know you look good. Ooh, you wearing that dress? And got a whole wife. And she don't get no compliments from him. And she don't feel pretty. Because the one that she needed to get it from is not giving it to her. So if you say looks ain't everything, something wrong with you. And I don't mean that in a way of like trying to hurt you or nothing like that. I'm saying it in a way of change your mentality. It is everything. Why would you connect with a man and you ain't beautiful in his darn eyes? What? Who want that? Who want that? What man would want a woman? What man want a woman and you don't even find him to be attractive or handsome? You don't ever say your fine self. Thank you, future wife, Wani. What man want a woman and what? You don't never call him fine and handsome? But you look at stuff on social media, you look at fake folk and say, ooh, Lord have mercy, he look good. Yeah, see, because your eyes dancing. See what I'm saying? Because your eyes dancing. That's why, because your eyes are dancing. Come on now. This is about relationship. This is about connection. It is about the person that you want in your life. We're not talking about all people and everybody. Forget that. We're talking about the person that you will select, that you will choose to have in your life. You want that person to be attracted to you. That's all I'm saying. You want that person to be attracted to you. If you don't want that, don't date until you change your mentality. Please. Don't do that. Don't date until you change your mentality. The eyes is something. The eye is something. All right. So, I forgot where I started. Y'all had me going on and on that one, but number five. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank y'all for the heart mix. Thank y'all for the gift so far. Number 5. God is more, please hear this, y'all. Hear number 5 good. Some of y'all need to hear this one. All right. God is more interested in your foundation than your feelings. God is more interested in your foundation than your feelings. What are you talking about, Tony? God is more interested on making sure that you are ready to uphold, maintain the relationship and the person that you're praying for, versus how long it's taking and you getting tired. God is more interested on your foundation than your feelings. God, I'm tired. I can't take it. I mean, it just taking forever, man. The time is ticking. God is interested in your foundation more than your feelings. Your feelings do not cause God to speed up the process. You see what I'm saying? Did not Sarah and Abraham, did they get tired of waiting on God for this son that God promised them for? God promised that they were going to have a son. They're getting older. They're getting up in age. All this time going by. They're not understanding until they took it upon themselves. Shoot. Abraham, go over there and sleep with my handmaiden. And maybe that's how God will do it. God didn't speed up the process because they got tired of waiting. He never sped up the process because they got up all in their feelings. Let me tell you something about God, y'all who listen to me. God don't give a rip that you getting all up in your feelings. You don't make God do nothing before the time because you all up in your feelings. He'll look at you and say, well, you better get out of your feelings because I got an appointed time for this to happen. You ain't ready yet. I'm still making sure your foundation is sure. So hush up. You still got a little more work. I still got to iron out some more kinks that's in you. You don't move God because you all up in your feelings. So you better get that today. Your feelings don't move God. He's more interested in your foundation than your feelings. Everybody love butterflies. You know, you get these butterflies in your stomach when you meet that person. Yeah, well, God loves foundations. You love butterflies. God loves foundations. You understand what I'm saying? Butterflies eventually settle, but foundations remain. Feelings change. Foundations endure. Any relationship that is only built on emotions is fragile. Any relationship that is only built on emotions is very fragile. Y'all won't be able to go through no challenges together and come out victoriously. It just will not happen. Y'all will collapse. It will break every single time. Now I'm going to give y'all a secret. Now I'm getting ready to share a secret. Y'all, ladies, do you want the secret? Because this is for y'all. I'm getting ready to give you Ruth's secret. Will somebody write in the chat for me real quick? Ruth's secret. Oh boy. Ruth's secret. Do y'all want the secret? Better get your pen and your pad ready. Ruth's secret. Get your pen and pad ready. Let me show you some things. Let me help you. Who that did? Boy, you know I was getting ready to talk. Boy, Queen of her crown, know me. Future wife, Queen of her crown. Thank you. Because I was getting ready to say, let me see 4 choo-choo trains. And future wife doesn't say 2 of them. She said, I already know what he getting ready to do. So let me go ahead and knock these two out. Future wife, queen of her crown. Thank you. Let me see two more choo-choo trains, y'all. Because I'm getting ready to give you the secret. And if I'm talking all right, doggone it, let me see two more choo-choo trains. What's up, y'all, over there on YouTube, Facebook? I'm talking to these folk on TikTok when y'all hear me talk about the choo-choo train. All right? These TikTok folks. Let me see two more choo-choo trains over here on TikTok. Come on. Let's go. I'm ready. Because I'm getting ready to give y'all the secret. I'm getting ready to share Ruth's secret with y'all. This big time right here. This big time. Future wife, M. Bagley. Thank you. One more. One more, y'all. Here we go. One more. Ruth's secret. There it is. Look at that future wife, queen of her crown. Y'all better be thanking her. I'm going to read from the book of Ruth real quick, from chapter 2 and verse 13. I want to read this scripture. It's actually two scriptures that I'm going to read, but I'm going to start with this one first because I got to share with y'all Ruth's secret. Shh. Secret. Y'all been reading this book for a long time and y'all don't even see the secret. Because I got to help y'all. Ruth's secret. That's why God got it up in here for you. So in the book of Ruth, chapter 2, and verse 13, you know Ruth was a bad mama jamma. She's one of the few women who got their own book in the Bible. Yeah. Yeah. One of two. Ain't nothing but two of them that got their own book in the Bible. And Ruth is one of them. Esther is the other one. Chapter 2, verse 13. Let's look at it. Y'all ready? Here we go. Then she said, "Let me find favor in thy sight, my Lord, for that thou hast comforted me." This is Ruth talking to Boaz. For that thou hast comforted me, and for that thou hast spoken friendly unto thine handmaid. Though I be not like unto one of thine handmaidens. Let's get into the secret. Something about Ruth that the majority of women miss. And what's so shocking to me all of these years, that everybody want Boaz. Just about 99.9% of all the church women want their Boaz. But nobody want to become Ruth. You just want to skip over Ruth and get Boaz. See, ladies, this is why y'all never paid attention to this story correctly, because y'all was too fascinated on darn Boaz. And I'm sorry, and I get it. It was like taught to y'all a lot from the pulpit. A lot of preachers will say to you, you'll get your Boaz, your Boaz, your Boaz. So they kind of like altered your way of thinking. And it made you get tunnel vision, right? And so your whole focus came just straight on Boaz. And a lot of them mess y'all up. However, it's still no excuse for you not to search and study God's word for yourself. So let me help you today. Every woman want to skip over, or they want Boaz, and nobody want to become Ruth. Nobody wanted to really study and pay attention to the life of Ruth. Who got the man? Boaz. So let's see the secret about Ruth. Ruth, hear this good. Here's the first secret. Here's the secret. Hear me good, ladies. Here's the secret. Ruth knew how to talk to that man. Many women wanted Boaz, but one woman knew how to talk to Boaz. Tony, what do you mean many women wanted? Okay, let me go back to verse number 13 and let's see what Ruth said out of her own mouth. Let's look at the latter part of verse 13. And it says, though I be not like unto one of thine handmaidens. She knew a lot of women was surrounding that man. She said, I'm not like them other women. I might not have their features. I might not have their looks. Hear me good, y'all. A lot of women wanted Boaz, but one woman knew how to talk to Boaz. Y'all better come with me real good, because I'm gonna go deep with this, and I might say something. I might say a little something that might sting, but it's to help you. The secret with Ruth, she knew how to talk to that man. Hear this though, and I'm gonna give it to you all the way whole. She spoke with such reverence and honor. This is a skill many women don't possess. Let me say that again. She talked to that man with such reverence and such honor. A skill many women don't possess. She took a page from the book of Sarah, who lived before her. Don't you remember the Bible pointed out to us that Sarah obeyed Abraham and called him Lord? Everybody know that. Sarah called her husband Lord. Ruth is, boy, y'all missed the secret. Ruth is honoring Boaz in the very same way. She called him my Lord. But listen to this, y'all. Hear me good. Boaz and that woman was not even married yet. Let me even take it deeper. Boaz and that woman wasn't even dating yet. Now let me read verse 13 again. in chapter 2. Then she said, Ruth, let me find favor in thy sight, my Lord, for thou hast comforted me. Oh, look at this bad mama jamma right here. Look at the reverence. Look at the honor. Look how she's talking to this man. And this man wasn't even her husband. And she called him my Lord. Ruth understood something. If I honor this man with my words, he know I honor him throughout the life I'll share with him. See, if it's not in you, it'll never come out of you. The Bible says, from the multitude of the heart, the mouth speaks. I don't care what nobody says. From the abundance, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If it's in your heart, it'll come out of your mouth. See, it was in her heart to honor this man in that way. And that's why it came out of her mouth. To give this man this type of reverence, because she understood, if I honor him with my words, just let it flow from my heart, he will understand that I will honor him throughout our lives together. That's why the Bible said that in Proverbs 31, that woman, that virtuous woman, will do him good and not evil all the days of her life, because it flows from her heart. And that is doggone captivating. When a woman understands how to honor a man and reverence him. Oh, Jesus. See, that's why I call this the secret. This is Ruth's secret. And women should have been taught this years ago. Instead of teaching women about a darn Boaz, they should have been teaching y'all about Ruth. Instead of teaching y'all about darn Boaz and wanting Boaz, they should have been teaching y'all about Ruth as. Darn Boaz, they should have taught y'all about Ruth as. She the one. She the one every woman needed to understand. She the one. So she knew how to honor this man with her mouth. Now this gonna sting a little bit, but go with me. I'm sorry. American women, because I'm in America. American women know how to talk down to a man. American women know how to speak disrespectfully to a man. Only a few know how to honor the man. American women have been taught how to talk down to a man. American women have been taught how to talk disrespectfully to a man. Taught by your friends, taught by your auntie, taught by your mother in a house, and you even see things. You even see your mom and people, women that you look up to, and how they are so lethal with the tongue when it comes to a man. And you think that's something, a lot of women think that's like a badge of honor. Like that's something. That ain't nothing. Ruth understood the secret. All these women want Boaz, but only one knew how to talk to Boaz. That's the type of woman that will make a man chase after her. Boaz was in full throttle after Ruth. Because that woman, y'all better hear me good, ladies. That woman knew how to talk to that man. She honored him. She reverenced him with her words. I want y'all to hear me say this part good. Again, I'm going to repeat. For a lot of y'all ladies that's listening to me right now, you're going to have to train yourself to do this until it get in your heart where you don't have to think about it. It's just second nature. Because if it's not in your heart, you won't do it. Every blue moon, you'll think about it. It needs to hit your heart. And if it ever hits your heart, it'll come out. You see how you're comfortable with downgrading him or talking disrespectfully, talking down to him, because that's what's in your heart. And that's easy for you to do because that's who you are. That's in your heart. That's easy. And you don't even have to think about that. That'll just naturally flow because that's what's in your heart. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. But don't you know you can replace what's in your heart? Do you know that too? You can replace what's in your heart. You can take that out of your heart. And you can replace it with honor, reverence. Look at this woman calling a man that's not her husband, but a man that she sees. She see him as her husband, future husband. And look how she's honoring him out the gate. My Lord. You're my head. You my leader. You my man. I don't take that lightly, my Lord. That's what she's telling that man. And that's what that man feels that's just oozing from her. You're my head. You're my leader. You are my priest. Ooh, my Lord. Look at this reverence. Boaz was done. you better. Boaz was done. He was done. She had him. Oh, she had him. He was done. From that point on, he didn't see nobody else but Ruth. I don't care who's standing before him. From that moment on, Boaz saw nobody else. He saw Ruth. That's special right there. Now that's special right there. That's special right there. I'm coming after you. Oh, don't you even worry, Ruth. I'm coming after you. Yeah, it ain't gonna even be a thought in your mind on whether or not I want you. You gonna know I want you, and I want you to want me too, just like I want you. It won't be no doubt in your mind. You won't have no questions to ask nobody. Woman, you gonna know I want you. That's why when a woman asks me, Tony, how I know a man want me, because if you got to ask me that question, he don't want you. If you don't know he wants you, it's because he don't want you. That's how you know. It's simple. It's simple math. 1 + 1, 2. 2 + 2, 4. 3 + 3, 6. 7 + 7, 14. 0 + 0, 0. It's that simple. How you know a man wants you? You won't ask that darn question. That's how you know. You think Ruth went back talking about, do you think Boaz want me? Not one time did that question ever came out of Ruth's mouth. That man made it perfectly clear. Woman, you don't you worry about nothing. Oh, I want you. Oh, I want you, and I want you to want me too. Just like I want you. Oh, I give you all this love I want in return, my darling. Shoot. He went straight to Marvin Gaye, and Marvin wasn't even born yet. He went straight to Marvin Gaye. I believe he played Marvin Gaye. I believe Boaz turned on I Want You before Marvin Gaye ever came to earth. I believe he turned it on. I believe he did. I believe he did. All right, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Now, chapter 3 and verse 3. Chapter 3 and verse 3. I'm in this Ruth secret, y'all. Here's Ruth's secret. That's gigantic what I just shared with y'all. Now, if you don't keep that, ladies, then that's on you. If you want to sit there and say, well, Tony, I don't believe all that, you know what? You got every right, and you don't have to hear nothing I'm saying. It's cool. All right? You got every right. You don't have to believe nothing I'm saying. You don't even have to listen to anything I'm saying. But for those of you who understand where I'm coming from, I hope you make a note of it and let it change your whole life. I'm so serious. I want you to make a note of it and let it change your whole life. Ruth chapter 3 and verse 3. I'm just going to read a little bit of it. And here it is. Wash thyself, therefore, and anoint thee well, and put thy raiment upon thee, okay, and get thee down to the floor. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. Let me read it one more time. I told y'all this is Ruth's secret, and y'all ain't been reading this thing right, so I got to help you. Let me read it one more time. Wash thyself, therefore, and anoint thee, okay, and put thy raiment upon thee, and get down to the floor. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, Lord, have mercy. What in the world is going on here? Ruth, all right, in verse 2, what I just read about, how she honored him. And yeah, all right, you remember that, okay? How she just honored him, calling him my Lord and just winning him over. He's done. I mean, Boaz is done. He's like, he's in love already. Boaz fell in love over Ruth's words. He didn't fall in love with her body. He didn't fall in love with her face. That man fell in love with her words. So we got that part covered. She knew how to talk to him. She talked to a man the way a woman need to talk to her man. That's a skill. Y'all get it though. All right. So now Ruth went back home, excited as I don't know what. Skip to the loo-da, zippity day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. She just skipping on back to the house. Lord have mercy. Zippity doo-da, zippity day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. She get up in the house. Oh boy. And Naomi is up in the crib. Her mother-in-law. Well, her ex-mother-in-law. But they still close. Ruth went up in there and told Naomi everything that just happened. You know how you got some good news and you go to your best friend or whoever is close to you and you just got to tell them, Lord, have mercy. Listen here. Listen, let me tell you who I met, girl. Let me tell you who I met. Well, that's how Ruth was when she went back home. And it was Naomi. Lord, ladies, if you got a Naomi in your life, oh, Jesus, if you got a Naomi in your life, now this is the type of woman every woman needs in her life. You need a Naomi. You need to pray right now. If you don't have some wise, older woman that you can call and get some good, solid advice from, you need to just pray, Lord, send her to me. Send that woman in my path, and God will do it for you. A good, wise, older woman. Ooh, Jesus. Ladies, that is golden for y'all. Hear me good, ladies. That is golden for y'all. I'm not talking about just any type of woman. I'm not talking about just any woman. I'm talking about a good, solid, wise woman that'll tell you the truth. She's not jealous of you. She's not envious of you. She gonna tell you the truth every time you need it, because she has your best interest at heart. She's not in competition with you. None of that. She got your best interest in heart. If you don't have a Naomi in your life, then you need to start praying for that God align you with one. And that's real talk. Align you with one. Ruth go back home to Naomi and told her everything. Now, when y'all see what I just read in chapter 3 and verse 3, that's Naomi talking to Ruth after Ruth told her, my God in the morning. This Naomi talking. Wash thyself therefore, anoint thee, and put thy raiment upon thee, and get down to the floor. Let me break it all the way down. What's going on here? Let me break it all the way down. First of all, the sound advice Naomi gives Ruth is just spot on. See, Naomi is the type of woman that'll tell you to honor that man, reverence that man. How you think Ruth out there doing that? Because she had a Naomi in her ear teaching her. How you think Ruth know how to go out there and approach Boaz and talk to Boaz the way she did? Because she had a doggone Naomi in her life. See, Naomi is that type of woman to tell you, you reverence him, you honor him. But a foolish woman to tell you, why are you talking to that man like that? Is you crazy? You calling that man what? Girl, you crazy. You better never tell the man, I'm treating that man like that. Don't put that man's head on no pedestal like that. Girl, see, that's the foolish women. The Bible call them silly women. I'm sorry. I'm not throwing no darts at y'all, okay? That's not what I'm doing. But the scripture calls them silly women. And it's a sad thing for a woman to seek advice and listen to advice from a silly woman. I'm sorry. That's just the dumbest thing on earth, to listen to and receive advice from a silly woman. All right? But a silly woman would tell you, why are you honoring that man like that for? Girl, you worship you girl, you look crazy. You worship the ground. That man walk on. Is you silly or something? Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't do that to that man. Don't make that man make him feel like he that. See, that's silly women. But a Naomi woman, you go out there and you honor that man. You reverence him. Make that man feel like a man. That's a man you dealing with. Make him, keep him right there. Keep him right there. Keep him right there in his manhood. And watch how he appreciate you. Watch how he love on you. That's what you do. Don't listen to that foolishness from them women. You girl, you. Now, meanwhile, you got a man. This is you with your man. The silly women that you listening to 9 times out of 10 ain't got no man. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see? Here they are telling you all of this, what you shouldn't be doing, and they don't even got a man. But here you are with one. You see what I'm saying? You follow me? But let's keep going. Let's break this whole scripture down, because this is some beautiful advice Naomi is giving Ruth. She helping her even further. When she go back out there to the man, she said, let me teach you even further, Ruth, because you getting ready to go back out there to him. So let me show you what you need to do, girl. Come here. Now I hear all that. So let me school you even further. She said, wash yourself. Ain't that what it say? She said, wash yourself. Get cleaned up. Smell good. Just like a man loves for his woman to smell. Anoint thee. That means put on all that nice fragrance that them jokers like. Anoint thee. Anoint thee. Anoint thee. See, y'all thought they talking about some darn anointing oil and let me go pray for you. See how y'all be missing it? So this ain't time for no darn prayer. She getting ready to go meet her man. This woman say, anoint thee. What do you think she did? Put on all that good nice oil and fragrances. Anoint thee. Anoint thee. Put it all over your body. Girl, let it come through your pores. Anoint thee. Look at, oh, come on, Naomi. Talk to her. Girl, you smell good. Put it on. Oh, they love to smell it. Oh, they love this. It's like candy. Sweet like candy. Strawberry, raspberry, all them good flavors. Violets and gumdrops, and y'all see what I'm saying? It's like candy, sweet like candy. She said, anoint thee. Smell exceptionally well. All right. Then she told her, listen, then she said, and put thy raiment upon thee. Change your clothes. Get dressed up. Be selective in what you wear. She said, put thy raiment upon thee. No, you putting on specific attire. You ain't going to church. You ain't going to work. You're not going out in the field. You're going to see that man. So this is specific attire. Get yourself dressed up like a lady. Put your sexy on like he wanna see you in. Classy sexy. Don't give him too much, but give him enough to make him say, Lord, have mercy, to himself. Make him say, Lord, have mercy, when he see you, to himself. Change your clothes. And you dress and look like you going to see your man. You ain't going to church. You ain't going to work. You're not going in the field. You're not going to the grocery store. You're going to see your man, so you dress like it. Get that man, make his eyes light up. Make him say, Lord, have mercy, to himself. Look at Ruth, look at Naomi teaching Ruth to clothes on correctly. Future wife, M. Bagley, thank you. Because a man loved looking at his woman all clad, old sexy up. Just, I mean, it's just right. It's just right. I'm going to tell y'all a story. This is a true story. This is a true story. I'm going to give you two true stories since I'm right here on the close. It's a man that goes to my church for years, married for years. And we were talking one day, and we were talking about attire. And we were talking about how sometimes a woman changes her attire after she come to church and after she gets saved and give her life to Christ. She kind of change up a little bit. You know, attire starts to change. The way she used to dress, certain things she just don't wear no more, right? And then all of a sudden, my man here, his wife asked him, about her attire, my attire, you know how my attire is over the years. And he had this look on his face like, yeah, you know, it's, yeah. And she said, say it freely. He said, you want me to say it? She said, say it. He said, shoot, I want you to dress like that woman I met when I met you in the club. Because they met in the club. He said, you remember you had on that nice mini dress? Ooh, and the way that shirt was like cut up and I can see your navel. He said, girl, you was looking so doggone sexy. He said, I want you to get back to that. That's what I want you. Now, this is her husband. I want y'all to hear this now. Hear this really good. This is her husband. And he have every right to tell her how he want her to look. What turns him on. What makes his eyes dance when he look at his woman. I'm telling y'all right now, ladies, attire matter when it comes to a man. That's why y'all got so much clothing versus a man. That's why it's women that do more shopping versus a man. More clothing is made for women than men, hands down. A man is attracted to what y'all have on. It's a part of the essence of the woman. It's a part of that feminine energy. You see what I'm saying? It's just a part of the female. Oh, it's the way God made y'all. And when you're talking about the opposite sex, when you're talking about a man, it does it for a man. So this brother told his wife, I want y'all to hear me. And they in the church, which is beautiful. And I loved every minute of it. Y'all know I loved every minute of it. Y'all know how I am. I loved every minute of it. He said, I want you to look like that woman I met. I want you to wear them clothes. Put them back on. I mean, you ain't got no sexy about you no more. You came to church and came to Jesus and you took away what I need. So you giving God all what he need, but what about what I need? You got to still give me what I need, is what he's telling her. He said, put that back on. Go out there. Now, she should have the next day, she should have went to the store and bought 4 or 5 of them of them skirts. Some new heels and everything. She should have went to the store and bought about 5, 1 for each day. And when they go out, she said, okay, doggone it. This is what you want. Thank you, future wife, Renee the nurse. This is what you wanted. Okay. This is what you're going to get. Now, don't say a doggone thing to me when we go stepping. I don't want to hear nothing come out of your mouth when I put it on. When I put your little mini skirt on that you want and I put them heels on, okay, and that shirt the way you want it, I'm going to go do it. And when we step out, don't you say nothing. Don't you open up your mouth. I don't want to hear a thing. Woman, go get it and make my eyes dance. I don't care nothing about I don't care if the men are looking, let them look. I'm proud of it. Let them look. Yeah, that my woman right there. She fine, ain't it? She's sexy, ain't it? She's dressed up for him. It's all about her man. And she know that's what he want. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying? And I told this story, I'm telling you, I got a sister. In the church all her life. Just wearing dresses. Married, wearing them dresses. Everything just dresses and everything covered up. From head to toe. She just as covered as she can be. Wearing dresses and dresses. Well, one day, a few years ago, she told me, she said, I want some jeans. And she went to the store for the first time, y'all, and bought herself some jeans. Well, my poor little sister didn't understand. Jeans are cut different. And you can see your size. However, you need to try jeans on because jeans got so many different fits and it fit different. You need to try them on. Well, the poor little baby didn't know that. She just saw her size and grabbed the jeans and kept it moving. So she went home and she put the jeans on. Zoop, 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 zoop. And she said, Lord, these jeans are so tight. She said, oh, I got to take these back. She tried her best. You know, she sucked it all in to button it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She sucked it all up in there to button them up. And she finally got a button. Like, Lord have mercy. And she was cooking. And she had to go to the stove to check her food. Well, meanwhile, she got them tight jeans on. Her husband sitting in the den. She's in there just getting the food ready, just as, you know, stirring the pot and just moving. Her husband, for some strange reason, had the desire to look over towards the kitchen area. Well, when he looked over toward the kitchen area, he see this woman standing there that looked like his wife, but he wasn't sure because this woman got on jeans. My sister said, Tony, let me tell you what happened. I said, what happened? She said, that man got up. He came behind me. He started squeezing on me. He started rubbing on me. And she said she was saying in her mind, oh, my Lord Jesus, these jeans, these jeans, them jeans, Lord, them jeans, this man, she said, this man ain't never did that before. See what clothing do? See what clothing do on a woman? And I said, what did you do after that? She said, I went back to that same store and I bought me 4 more pair the same size. She said, I bought 4 more pair the same size. I said, you better have done that. You see what clothing do? And that's a true, both of those are true stories. Naomi talking to Ruth, get dressed correctly, put on the right attire, and go on out there. Then she said, and get thee down to the floor. Lord, I got the boy Naomi son. She said, and get thee down to the floor. Now after you done took that nice hot shower, wash all the day up off of you, anoint yourself with the nice fragrances that they want, just put it all over your body. Girl, you smell like cotton candy. Smell delicious. Then she said, put on the right type clothing. Clothing that catches his attention. Clothing specifically for him. And then she said, get thee down to the floor. Lord, have mercy. What is she saying? Then she said, get out this house. Get out this house. So now your man can see you. Now get out this house and go where that man can see you. You can't stay up in this house. Get your behind up out of here. And go put yourself in a place to be seen. Get out of this house. How you think that man gonna see you? You all up in your house. Get up out that house and go. You go do all that. Even if it's a whole darn makeover, who cares? You going with intention. Get thee down to the floor. Now get out this house. And let all what you done Watch this. What she's saying. You get out this house and you go let all what you just done, how you prepared yourself in this house. Now you go out there and make that man salivate over it. Over your essence. Over your smell. Ladies, I'm telling y'all, it's nothing like it. When you're getting dressed up and you're finished, I'm going to give y'all some secret, a secret. Thank you, Brother Rico. Ladies, there's nothing like it. When you get yourself all dressed up and you just as sexy as you can be, and you walk around that corner and that man, his eyes hit you. I don't care if y'all been together 5 years, 10 years. Lord have mercy. Every time it's like, wow, Lord have mercy. I'm telling y'all, ladies, every time it's like, every time. It'll hit us every doggone time. If I had 100 men up on this here live with me right now, I ask all 100 men, am I telling the truth or am I lying? And every last one of them men will tell you, bad boy, you is telling the truth. Every time. It hit us every time. Every time. Every time. It hit. Every time. You come around that corner all dolled. Oh my God. It is so powerful. It is a powerful moment. It's powerful. And this with Naomi telling Ruth. Now get on out there. Leave this house. And go now let this man see all this glory. Let him now behold all your glory. That's what you do, ladies, when you walk out and you done got yourself prepared and you intentional with this thing. You're going to put yourself in position to be seen by your man, because he gonna see you one day. And you just don't know when, where, or how. But you do know one thing, it's not going to happen while you sitting in your house. You can be walking into you done got yourself all dolled up, sexy, looking so good, smelling great and delicious. And you walk in that doggone restaurant. And he's sitting up at there. He happened to turn and see you. And he like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Because that's what he gonna say to himself. That first, oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's what you want. That's the reaction that you want. Yes, that's the response you wanted. Yeah, that's why you did all this. You did it just for that moment right there. Just for the Lord have mercy, Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? And that's you flowing in your essence. You follow me? That's you being you, flowing in your essence and who you are. The way you do what you do. Don't compare yourself to another woman. Don't try to be another woman. Don't try to do it like somebody else. No, you do it on your level. You do it on your style. You do it the way you do what you do. Just do it with the man in mind. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you do it with the man in mind. because he may just see you for the very first time today. And so Naomi, she had a great coach in her life, great mentor in her life, Naomi. And here's the thing, y'all. Look at the results. Nothing that Naomi told her failed her. It was spot on. It was spot on. One day, so I say to you, become the miracle you're asking God to send. Because one day, someone is going to thank God for you. Not because you're perfect, but because you allow God to shape your heart. Thank you, future wife Pamela. Your future husband, ladies, is not just looking for beauty and what is beauty, whatever beauty is to him, but he's looking for wisdom. He's looking for kindness. He's looking for integrity. He's looking for faith. So while you're asking God, send me my husband, ask in another prayer as well. You can pray and say, Lord, make me the woman who reflects your character. Teach me to love with wisdom, to wait with faith, to serve with humility, and grow in every season. Let my life honor you, whether I am single or married. Shape me into someone who blesses others, because I have first learned to walk closely with you. Teach me how to honor the man, reverence the man, as you even say in your word, he that leadeth well is worthy of double honor. Remove that toxicity of putting the man down, disrespecting the man. Remove that from my heart and replace it with reverence. Replace it with honor, just like Ruth. And when that becomes your prayer, you're no longer waiting for your future, you're participating in it. Because like I like to say, and I say all the time, God's greatest preparation is not simply bringing two people together. It is transforming two hearts so that when they meet, they are equipped to build a relationship that honors God. So remember this. A godly husband is not the ultimate prize. Christ is. And as you become more like Christ, you become increasingly prepared to love wisely, discern clearly, and enter into relationship from a space of spiritual strength rather than need. When God's timing brings the right relationship, it will rest on a foundation he has been building in you all along. Your time is coming. Because you're becoming his answer. That man that's praying to God is praying to God about you. And God's going to answer his prayer by sending him, is by sending you to him. You're becoming his answer. That's it. That's all I got today. I appreciate y'all over here on in the YouTube, Facebook. Thank y'all. Any questions? Thank you, future wife M. Bagley. Thank you for that. Any questions? If you want to come in, you got a question, you can put your question in the chat, or if you want to come in the queue, you can come in the queue and ask the question. I appreciate you, Tiffany. That's right. You are someone's answer. All right. Any questions? All right. Look like there's no questions. All right. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching over here. I'll see you on TikTok, Facebook. Thank y'all. All right. Appreciate you.